In this short video, I would like to talk to you about proper disconnect or proper disengagement of the disconnect, power disconnect. So this is the disconnect that is mentioned in lockouts by WorkSafe BC handouts, which you will be, or you may have gone through already. And this is a typical disconnect. They come in different sizes depending on the voltage and amperage they carry. For example, this one is probably, you have to look at the plate and see, maybe it will carry 440 or designed, not carry, well carry as well, but it's designed for 440 volt and maybe 20 amps, or a size larger would be designed for 600 volt and maybe 100 amp circuits. So usually the incoming power is at the top and power going out to equipment, for example a motor, would be going from the bottom. This is the lever that has to be thrown off, or it turns the disconnect. And let's take a look why it is important to remember how to turn this disconnect off. So I'm going to open up the cover and I'll show you. So the inside is a simple machine, so it's a lever, and you will see right there. So those are the plates that come into engagement with the fuses at the bottom. So the reason behind proper way of turning this off is that when you disconnect the power, or when you're disconnecting or putting the switch into off position, there's tons of amperage going between those legs, metal plates, and the engagement plates that it engages into. So when you're disconnecting it or disengaging the plates, it creates a spark. So that spark could blow this cover out and open, and it will strike you in the face, and all the molten metal will fly right out in case there is a load at the bottom end as you are disconnecting this switch. So the proper way of disconnecting these types of switches, some of them may have doors on top, like you saw. It flips up on top, but most of the time you may see doors that open to the left, so they will swing to the left. So this disconnect, the door will swing to the left, swing open to the left when I open it, right? Again, those plates that connect the bottom to the top, and there's lots of voltage going between those plates, and when I'm trying to disconnect it, that voltage will create a spark, and the spark sometimes creates heat. It blows door open, so if you're standing in front of it, the door will get blown open and it will strike you in the face. The molten metal will fly out and you will get injured. So it's the best practice to disconnect these types of switches, and you will see that in many cases the door, in 99.9%, the door will swing open to the left. So I've got this disconnect right here, that's the lever, simple machine, and I am turning it from on position to the bottom position to off. And what I'm doing, as you see, I have my left hand on the switch. So I've got my left hand on the switch, and then my face is gonna turn away, and I'm gonna look away from the switch while disengaging or throwing this down to off position. Okay, so it accomplishes two purposes. First of all, if there's a spark again, the door will get blown out, and the door will swing open. It's not gonna hit your face. It may touch your arm, hand a little bit, but that's about it. And all the molten metal that will fly out, it's not gonna fly into your face. So the proper way is having my left hand on and turning it while looking out away, and this is the way it's supposed to be done.